lit. Cool. James Spader to reprise Ultron role in Marvel's Vision series.
He's coming back for. We don't know what role he's going to play in this show.
Good point.
But
that's the real question, right? Yeah, like that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah. It says the details for the series have not been revealed, but Marvel Vision series has been in development since 2022. Obviously, Paul Bettany as the Vision is coming back, leading the series. We all know what happened to him in the Wanda series. They're calling this the third in the trilogy of the Wanda saga or spinoffs or whatever you want to call it. With obviously WandaVision, Agatha, and now Vision Quest.
Hey, real quick before you even continue, do you have Alex's tweet? Because we need that. Do you know his Twitter?
I can find it. I think I sent them both to you, so I can find it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, before, just give me some context for that.
Yeah, sorry.
In the Deadline article, they say, while the focus is on Vision, we also heard there is a possibility for Wanda Maximoff and Elizabeth Olsen to appear, which would make sense given how interconnected the two character stories are in the MCU. And
I found it, by the way.
That's about it for what we know.
Okay. So we'll keep going. Can you say the character? Because I don't know. Hey, Thor, you know.
I don't know. See, all right. I might just send this to Thor real quick.
Send it to him right now because I'm about to show you on this. Can you see?
No. It's not
gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna.
Can you send it to him? Drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
Because there's a picture. I'm not sure if this is.
And shout out to Alex too.
Alex Perez from Cosmic Circus Chef. I don't know if this is Viv or I don't know if this is somebody else.
Exactly. We just want to know who it is. I thought it was Viv, but I could be wrong. But the quote that Alex said, we just sent it to you now, Thor. But it said about Scarlet Witch, Wanda might return. Then he quoted it, Alex, with this picture that I just sent you, and it's a picture of whichever character you tell us.
That's Vision's wife. Vision's android wife.
Got it. So
I forget her name though. Not Viv Vision. Viv Vision is the daughter.
Yes, the daughter, right? Which is why I was confused. I didn't know which one it was, but yeah. What is the quote in here? It says, I do not know how to fix.
Yeah, so basically in that, so this comes from Tom King's Vision run, which anyone likes WandaVision, go read that run because it's very heavily inspired WandaVision, which makes me assume that Vision Quest will also be heavily inspired by it, which in this run, we see Vision living very similar to Westview in a suburb community with his robot family. So like he has a wife, he has 2 kids, and Wanda comes and, plays a role in that story, and her and Vision's android wife, they don't have like tension or anything. Like this is way past in the comics, like their relationship. But Wanda does come into play in that storyline. So, and again, this picture that y'all sent me, that's for sure Vision's android wife, who I don't want to spoil too much for people who may want to go.
Man, Vision Quest come out next year. Get busy, unless if it's too crazy. No,
I mean just basically his wife, the android wife, like starts experiencing some problems and malfunctioning, if you would. Got it. Like there's a lot of other things going on, but that's where that scene comes from when she's like, I can't fix. Like she's like short circuiting, right?
Yes.
So I think for sure, again, go read that run. Vision Quest will for sure be kind of taken from that. And I would be shocked if we do not get Viv Vision. I forget the son's name. There's a robot son. They even have a dog, Sparky.
Yes, I saw a picture of the dog too.
Yes, they had the dog in WandaVision. That was kind of a nod to that
comic. Facts. I forgot about that.
Which Sparky has...
some stuff.
R.I.P. Sparky.
Oh my God, that dog, the dog that died.
Yeah, remember Agatha.
Oh, so we don't got that dog no more.
Agatha killed the dog.
Is it a robot dog? Do they switch it?
Yeah, in the book, it's a robot dog.
Okay, so maybe he will get the robot dog. Maybe he'll still get it. Shout out to Sparky.
Also, just jumping in. This is another thing that Alex said. He had said this.
I was going to bring this up
a couple months ago. Yeah.
He just doubles down on it.
Hypothetical. Let's say the actress in this GIF gets a shot at playing another character in the MCU.
And it was Elizabeth Olsen.
Who would she portray? And it was a GIF of Elizabeth Olsen.
Right. That was months before this. Before we knew this.
Yeah.
And then Alex is the same person that quoted with the picture of the wife. So we already see what's going on.
It could be Wanda.
Yeah. But also, I'm going to be real. Alex really don't be wrong, yo. Like, I haven't seen anything Alex been wrong about yet. So, we take it with a grain of salt.
I don't know if I'm married to the idea of like Elizabeth Olsen robot. Jeez, I can't talk today.
I feel like it would just be her voice, actually. I don't think it would look like her or anything.
The voice, I could get behind.
I think it's just the voice.
Like her, I think that'd be a little weird.
That's weird. No, that's weird.
I will say, I've said this before in other projects, but especially Vision Quest. if you don't think Lizzie Olsen is popping in on that,
like
I'm
what?
You're freaking crazy.
Vision,
like,
the end, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if she pops in on Agatha. Like I think
so too. At least a tease, if not a full pop.
I know she's quote unquote dead, but we all know no one is truly dead in I always say this doesn't even just apply to comic book movies. If you don't see a body, like you do not believe
that's all you got to know, bro. Yeah, that's just that's right? Film, right?
And again, like we have to remember, similar to the topic we started this episode with, it all goes back to the money. Do you all know how much money WandaVision brought Marvel?
Bro, like, they released the DVDs. Remember that? They said, by the way, I want this.
The awards that show won in itself, like they're not letting Lizzie go.
Never.
I'm sorry.
No.
She's
getting that movie that y'all don't think that she's getting. She's getting that film, by the way. It's coming.
And all that I've seen, you know, I know a lot of people out there love to talk about like, oh, Marvel is trapping these actors, you know, blah blah. Everything I've seen from Lizzie Olsen is like she really enjoys being a part of
don't it seem like recently she's trying to get more into some deeper stuff?
And I feel like it's a beautiful track for her because I feel like I feel like the stuff they give her is gas. So I feel like as an actress, she's probably just
having so much fun.
Let's keep going because some of them actors they do get some bullshit, but her
you talking?
They giving her the good shit, and she got one of the best shows in the
Who get bullshit? Yeah, brother, we did one that today. Double down. Who get bullshit?
Justice for the Hulk. But,
you actually spoke that. You said that. I can be mad. All right.
That's my guy. Mark Ruffalo did a great job.
You smoked that though. Okay.
It leaves some room to be desired for.
Damn, this is a topic for another day. You went crazy on that. Damn, people that don't get the good storylines that deserve it. That's crazy. Terrence Howard out here looking real.
Come on, man.
And he had a good one. Anyway, but no, actually, I wanted to tell you, Thor, you smoked that entire segment that you just said though, but because I wanted to double off of that. I just feel like I wanted to ask y'all, where do y'all think this is going to end more so? That's really my question.
Just this division question situation?
Yeah, like where do you think for the MCU is going to end? Even if something slight, right?
I have my slight theory here.
Okay, where you
I want to jump in because I know Thor probably got some shit too.
My only one based off of, y'all know I don't know the comics as much, but from people's theories online is like probably Young Avengers.
That's what I was going to say.
Right?
Yeah,
That's the only way I can see it.
That.
But you thought so too, Thor?
Because I think
I was going to say either Young Avengers or West Coast Avengers.
Only one. Only option, right?
Yeah, because I heard rumors about, I don't know how true this is, but they said, again, rumors, grain of salt.
Yeah, for sure.
Javon Walton, ashtray from Euphoria, they said he might be somebody involved in the show as an actor. They don't know.
Did they actually say involved, or they said? Because I did see a tweet.
I think it was more
Disney
wanted him.
They wanted him. Yeah.
But then I seen people
being Vision's son for sure.
That's why I'm saying they were speculating either Vision's son or then I heard Speed.
Right. That's tough too.
I think Vision's son
makes more sense to me, to be honest.
Just based on his look.
His look, just off of look, not even acting, because I haven't seen him.
You look like an android a little bit.
Right. Like no joke. Somebody's head shape. Like I ain't even trying to make no jokes, but it looks kind of like it. I was gonna say, because that reminds me when they were casting She-Hulk and they were like, the rumors that they're looking for an Allison Brie type character. It was like, oh, you don't want this person too. You want this type upper, because they ended up picking Tatiana. You know what I'm saying? So it could easily be him or someone in that realm too.
Yeah.
Because I also want
he's very specific.
Hey,
though.
you know I don't like Umbrella Academy. I will easily shit on that show. But Brody that's not him. The other one. The youngest person in the cast. He need to come in Marvel at some point.
Oh, for sure.
At some point.
He's great.
So I'm not saying he need to be this role, but he could be something.
Aiden Gallagher, I think.
You're not his name? Okay. Yeah. I don't know, because I don't know if you watched that. I don't. Awesome. I watched it for a little bit.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay. Do you know what we're talking about? It's this younger kid. He has a suit all the time.
He's older now.
He's really good, though. He do look older now.
It's a young kid or whatever.
Yeah, he's just got something. I'm like, oh, I like him.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. But anyway.
Charisma.
Yeah, he does. He even got. That's hilarious though. He even got somewhere you can see him play the dark side. You know what I mean? He got a little something in there.
Sure.
With that being said, so what do you guys think the role that Ultron is going to play in this too? Since we both,
I don't know if it was going to be a flashback or some type of memory, or I don't know if we're actually bringing Ultron.
I want him back because I want him for Secret Wars or some weird multiversal. I'm not saying that he got to do a big role, but that'd be cool to get him back for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would love Ultron to just be fully back. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the great things about Ultron is like he's never truly gone.
Right, because he's like this damn near internet. Right? He's like in stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. But I will say I saw one. I'm not sure if someone replied to my tweet on this or if I just saw this on the timeline, but I saw someone say, and I really like this. I think this would be cool if it wasn't like full body Ultron back, but if it's all like Ultron is a voice inside Vision's head.
I'm into it. like the Green Goblin, damn near, like
like his conscience and
his conscience.
What's it called? Ultron is like trying to make him evil. I don't know, like trying to take him over. Like, I mean, basically, like he did in Age of Ultron.
Yes,
and then he would
I love. That's my favorite one. I like that. I think
a lot. That would be really cool. And I've said this so many times. Like, James Spader is so freaking good. I mean, just his voice is so great. Bro, so I would love to have him back fully, like in the mocap, full on Ultron. But I think I would be satisfied, and it would be really cool, even if it was just his voice. And like I said, I like the idea of him being like not trapped, but like deeply embedded somewhere in Vision, because I think like that's been a possibility ever since Age of Ultron. Like,
since their last conversation in Age. That's that conversation alone when Vision's like, "You're afraid." That one, you knew they were coming back at some point in this world.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of remnants of Ultron still left in Vision, which transferred into White Vision.
Exactly. Yep, I'm right with you.
Sure.
You were about to say something.
I was just gonna say, I just hope the writing is great for him, because he was barring them up.
He's gonna.
Ultron. Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the writing in Wanda. It's not like every episode was trying to give you some deep writing, but it's really good. So I do feel like they're gonna smoke it. They're gonna smoke it.
He was barring them up. Oh my god!
And then Vision was barring back. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Nah, he was talking to them nasty. He actually was talking to them like I ain't hear nobody talk like that besides Thanos, him, and Kang. That's it. Yeah. Nobody talked heavy like that.
Opening scene when he comes in like the
party
Iron Man pot.
Ooh, that's the one I'm talking about. And he's all messed up. Nah, bro. I was looking at him like, yo, get his ass out of here.
Dude, that dialogue is so
bro, that's what he's saying. He's like, bro, the words he was saying, that was Game of Thrones level.
Just scary good.
Wait, one last question about that Young Avengers thing. Do you guys feel like we do some type of tease? Like when we say it ends teasing this, right? You think somebody better pop in, or we feel like it's just going to end on we see where this is going to go now, but without any like actual scene?
I hope
person
so. I actually been reading the Young Avengers comics recently.
Hey,
so
how's that going?
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Honestly, I wanted to get the.
Does it make you excited for a movie, or are you still talking shit?
I don't know if I want a movie. A show would be really cool though. A show would be really cool.
I'll take both.
Okay.
He's so mean, yo. You know he on the fence with them Marvel ones. He like this. He like, sometimes I'm MCU, sometimes I'm in SHIU. I don't know which one I am. I'm not sure.
No. I really wanted to get to Children's Crusade, but then I was like, you know what? Let me go back and see, like, to get the full origin, the story of how they all came together. So it's been cool to read and see where they at with it. But yeah, I would like to see that setup. That would be cool.
You feel like I don't know if we're gonna get them all right. I feel like even they might bring Kate Bishop in there.
Maybe.
It may be like I don't know if we're gonna get everybody just popping up.
Because I can see maybe
y'all have to tell me what's Vision's role in Young Avengers? Because I know he's in it, right? But like, y'all got to give me a little more for me to know how I can visualize like the setup.
From my understanding, he's more. I mean, Zen, you're currently reading
that's
it, so please correct me.
Yeah.
But as far as my understanding, he's more of the West Coast Avengers, and there was a time when he was like the leader of the West Coast Avengers, but not leader in the sense of like he's going to battle with them. Like he's like the dude in the headquarters.
Got it. He's their Nick Fury. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So the way I could kind of see it going down is White Vision kind of plays that role of, Zordon or, the man behind the curtain, and our young heroes kind of report to him and are learning from him. Like, because obviously Vision has experience being part of a team, being part of the Avengers. And I think if we think about it, what other hero could these young heroes learn these lessons from? I mean, everyone's kind of occupied.
Everyone is occupied.
And it seemed like a lot of them don't. I don't know if they would give them the time of day because
what they got going on.
Yeah, and they even going off the comic book, it just seemed like when they first come into contact with like Cap and Iron Man, like they wasn't really trying to really work with them like that. Which is like y'all are kids, y'all need to stand in child's place. And
it's high key like the Young Justice thing from the show. Like when they kept kind of playing him for a while, like y'all got to prove y'all shit a little bit. Yeah, got you. Yeah. I love this, by the way. I feel like that works. I'm just wondering if we end up seeing like a little like Kate Bishop pop in or Kamala.
I can also see like because in the Young Avengers joint, what I was reading, it seemed like to me like what they were saying is like they were able to assemble the Young Avengers because of Vision. Vision had like it was like some type of protocol. That when he couldn't find the Avengers, he had to find these other people.
Wow!
So I can feel Kamala already kind of
doing that.
It's kind of doing that.
What you're saying with the leading, I hear that.
So I can see maybe something happens where he has to tap in with them
and take that role in.
And then kind of like stay.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it might be a mix of what y'all both said. Yeah.
Currently, we kind of already have an established. We have Kamala.
Yeah, who is established?
Kate Bishop and Stature.
And Stature.
Is, what's it called? Ant-Man's daughter.
Right. So and again, we had the tease of Patriot too. We just ain't see him, but they teased it by showing him to us. So Patriot kind of exists too.
No, Patriot exists. I'm just talking like from what Kamala says at the end.
Got
of that,
you now. Like who's actually on this team right now.
So it's like we know they're for sure going to be a part of whether it's West Coast, Young Avengers. And so, again, it totally would make sense to me that they would come into contact with White Vision. Like Zen said, the other heroes have other shit going on, there. And I feel like is a classic, John Hughes kind of, teen movie, but it's like they're confronted with some kind of, threat. Everyone else is busy, and like that's how they prove themselves. So they somehow get White Vision involved so that they, teach us how to be Avengers.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we just walked into it because if it's Children's Crusade,
bro, I just was thinking that. Especially we got Agatha coming,
White Vision,
we got Wiccan coming,
and then like don't make me bring up Doom. They don't gotta go there, but Doom is here now. Technically.
And all the pieces are
right there. The pieces are literally on the table. It's just up to them if they want to pull that.
No,
that's the reason why I'm like, yo, it might. Hey, that movie you don't want. That shit sound gas, don't it?
If they pad it, right?
Gas,
if they throw Wanda at it, they throw Doom at it. I'm here.
Come on, for it. Let's go. That's all I was trying to say to you too. It's like I know that a movie gonna take a lot for it to actually even make that money, and we got the woke people. They're gonna be mad. But if you build that thing up, you pad that movie up like you said.
I'm gonna ask this last question,
and
then we could jump off. Would y'all be cool? Like, what if they made that the Wanda movie? Or do you think that's what they're going to do?
I think it's a Wanda movie. I think the Wanda movie is also the Young Avengers movie. Or maybe it ends up being like a two-parter thing. But I do think this is some type of all-together one. I do personally.
Word.
Yeah. Just because every time I kept seeing Young Avengers, they kept saying Children's Crusade. Then every time I seen Wanda movie, they talking about Children's Crusade. So I'm like, is this the same? What is this then? I'm like, I don't know. Is it inspired by both movies? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm confused. So might be that.
Okay. But you can go to listen3000.com right now and get some merch. And we got a lot of cool Listen 3000 stuff on there as well. Please check us out. If you want to support us, you want to support the pod, that's the best way to do it.
Yes.
Check out listen3000.com. It'll be in the description.
You're pulling me down, and I don't know what's up. Could be feeling you now, but ain't that type of love. You could escape.